Welcome to another glorious day and another episode of Exodus in Cars Getting Coffee. It is June 18th. We're one day away from the Juneteenth, Friday, June 19th. And why is Juneteenth important? Because we are about to drop an incredible new project. Cue the Exploration Supernatural Episode 1 teaser. Roll that bean footage. On this episode of Exploration Supernatural, Michael sets off on an adventure to a supernatural hotspot in one of the oldest cities of the California Gold Rush. The locals of Benicia say the spookiness is bona fide. Gold Rush era residents still haunt some locations. There's another site right here, feel something? With incredible evidence.
They're tapping you on your third eye.
Mm-hmm. Michael shifts his evidence to Megan and Abby, fellow supernatural ministers, to help him determine if ghosts are real. And Benicia truly is home to California Gold Rush spirits. At least one spirit present, at least. It's like this whoever's touching me. Conversation. For those of you who know the book Words at Work by Cindy McGill, this was a Words at Work conversation with a psychic who owned the shop. And we sat in that haunted space while things were going on, and we had spiritual discussions. And that to me is where this episode's about, right? It's just stuff you don't see on paranormal shows or stuff the Holy Spirit ordains and sets up. So this was like, wow. So guys, look out for that. It drops again tomorrow. Being Friday, June 19th. It hits, I have it premiere at midnight. So it should be up and running. Do me a favor. It's going to be on Explorations Supernatural channel. Explorations plural, Supernatural. On YouTube and on Rumble. Whichever platform you're going to watch it on, it won't be on Spotify. Because it's a total viewing experience. So again, do me a favor, watch it. I'll put the link at the bottom of this video. And also, please comment on it. Please comment. I need the comments to drive this thing up. This is a new channel. Will you like it, dislike it? Will you like, Mike, you're a fool, Mike, you're doing this? But I do think this thing is going to bend some halos when I watch it. I already have people commenting right now on Facebook and stuff saying, well, oh good, Mike, you went after the demons. You went after the demons there. Well, my initial stop was to go to a place that had demonic activity, and God diverted me. And then this whole encounter took place. So that's how I roll. I'm not going to force something, you know. And when I get released to go back there, I probably will go to that place because it's also mentioned and shown. I did a quick walkthrough of it in this video. But this video is about an hour long, and not only that, I got my posse on there. I got Abby and Megan back, and we are analyzing the evidence afterwards, about an hour's worth of analysis of stuff going on. So be sure and stay tuned for that, because that part is gold too. Because these people are both Abby and Megan are this isn't their first rodeo with the supernatural. That's why we're kind of close friends. We experience weird stuff. You know, Abby has been with me and shot some haunted places doing spiritual discernment walks. And that's what happens here at this gift shop, Benicia, too. And unfortunately, I didn't have the funding to fly them out, because I would have loved to have them walk through and talk with me with this, but it just wasn't the room. And not only that, I was in a haunted elevator lobby in this old, well, it was once a bar in Benicia, and it's now a psychic shop. And so there was no room other than the two people. This woman I interview, Carol, she's amazing, a great person, loved her to death. I'm so grateful she let me in. I told her what it was about, and we both experienced childhood hauntings. We talked about her stuff. While this haunting is going on inside, you'll have to see it. It's kind of funny, but it's good. It's good. So yeah. And I'm going to do some stuff now. I'm trying to recover my breath. It took me about 3 weeks of editing to get through this. This was a major project in editing. And I learned a lot, a lot of moving pieces. I'm a one-man show. I shot it myself. Again, since I was in a very small space, 7x8 space, I could only hold my phone to interview on the selfie stick. So I had to fix a lot of things in edits. And I didn't have room for a tripod to set up. I wish I brought my little Osmo 3 and just set it up on a desk or something, or on the floor. Because a lot of crazy stuff was going on. I wasn't able to catch, but there was still stuff going on. So you guys are going to love it. It got really crazy. So what else we got going on? Like I said, Tales of Glory is not going away. In fact, I have about an hour each of interview analysis, about 2 hours worth of interview analysis that did not go into this project, and I'm going to play them
sequentially on Tales of Glory. I did one with individually with Abby, and I did one individually with Megan, and those will probably be the next 2 Tales of Glory we go through, and because their comments are pure gold. I wish I had them out here with me. Like I said, when the funding someday comes through, whether my stock market comes through, or somebody goes, hey, this is a cool thing to fund, here's some plane tickets, go do it, that'd be great too. But in the meantime, we'll do Zooms. But I'm praying. Abby has a location she wants to get out to, and I would love to film an Exploration Supernatural out there with her. And I want to get Megan on board too. We want to go visit some angelic sites. I have a place where I had my Bible anointed by angels, and it's now another church, and the angelic activities closed down. I want to get out there, and I explained to Megan what my goal was, and she goes, oh, you mean you want to go uncap the well? I go, oh my gosh, yes, exactly. So, we'll just roll it, whether it happens or not, and I'll get out some secret society places nearby me. I had my spiritual discernment picked up on in my hometown. I went in, I snuck in, did my fletched my way in, and shot some video, and I spoke to the owner, and they're all excited about it, and I told them I was a Christian exorcist, and she shut down and didn't want me in there. It is what it is, right? And I have a feeling that this woman who owned this place was a Christian, and she was afraid that she got caught, and she mentioned that she brought major psychics out to that building. And our initial conversation with her was, you need to stop bringing the psychics out because there's something wrong in the building. I divulged her what I was, but I always do. I'm not going to lie to people and just go, surprise, this is what I am. I want them to know who I am when I'm going in, and have the relation and the encounter happen with the two of us through the guidance of the Holy Spirit. That's what this show's all about. And I hope to film more, and I'm excited about it. You guys know I've been trying to film this in the past year, and things finally opened up. In fact, the angelic visitation one I wanted to start with, it wasn't the first one. Holy Spirit had me start here. And in the background, I'm still working on the angelic one. I'm going to put it together. And so there may be a secret society one nearby me where I know somebody's going to let me in. They're going to let me in. So that's that. That's all I got. Again, with Exorcists and cars getting coffee, I'm usually driving off to get my Diet Dr. Pepper because I don't drink coffee. However, with all the spiritual warfare I'm battled in and filming projects, it was time to go on a fast. So I'm fasting, no Diet Dr. Pepper, man. Not today. It's been what? It's been 9 days. And so far, how's it going, Mike, with fasting fight Diet Dr. Pepper? Well, I can't hear on my left eye anymore. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. So no, it's going good. Things are happening. A lot more warfare, I noticed, has been keeping me out of the chapel. I went yesterday to my little chapel to pray and saw something spiritual going on there. And then another distraction happened, and this is all while I'm fasting. Because I usually go face down the carpet, my little chapel, and pray for those I'm working with and things that are going on. A lot of ritual abuse stuff, a lot of secret society stuff we're battling, encountering very weird stuff. So that's where we're at, man. So we have Tales of Glory. We'll do the extended edition, director's cut editions of the analysis session of stuff that did not go in the video. You have to chop it, you have to cut it up. I think that Exploration Supernatural episode 1, Our Ghosts Real, I think that was probably an hour and 28 minutes. So a lot of stuff in there. But again, the purpose of that show that we're doing here is, I'm so tired of false deliverance. I'm so tired of the lies. I'm glad Michael Winger is going after these false prophets, but he needs to go after the false deliverance ministers. I know at the same time too, as I like listening to apologetics, Michael Winger and Wesley Huff went after the gift of little T tongues. And I think, like I explained on a Facebook thing I was talking about, they went into analysis paralysis and locked themselves out of tongues, little T tongues. They believe in capital T tongues, not little T tongues. They think it's not even there. And in fact, Michael Winger had it. It's like, dude, what happened? How do you let the demons talk you out of it? But it is what it is. I still believe in it. I still use it. So it's going to be stuff like that. In fact, you'll see in this Exploration Supernatural, for those of you here, you'll catch me sometimes using tongues. I think it came out sporadically, or spontaneously when I was in the elevator room by myself, dialing in. The tongues came out, man, and I went to go clean myself off at a local Catholic church out there, and you hear the tongues. So anyway, that's where we're at with this stuff. And aside from the warfare going on, and we're battling really strange illnesses from these secret society people, we're just all over the map. Going after these fake deliverance ministers with exploitation of supernatural and battling the real occult. That's what's going on in Mike's life, and we're fasting to get through it. I need breakthrough too on some strongholds that we're having a really big battle with right now. You know, when you enter into this stuff, you have to fight your own battles. I don't trust intercessors anymore because they just don't understand this level. In fact, this conversation that I have with ritual abuse survivors, they will talk to me because they understand the level of darkness they're going through. I go, yeah, tell me about it, right? And the church doesn't. The church tries to jump in, offer advice, or do some sort of thing, or hey, you need deliverance. And it's just, that's not what deliverance is meant for. Sometimes you just got to roll up your sleeves, dig in and pray and go after Goliath. And know that God's going to take him down. Remember, David didn't kill Goliath, God killed Goliath. And that's what we're doing. God's got to kill our Goliath here, so that's why we're fasting. Anyhow, I think I've rambled enough. You guys know what's going on. I'm testing out a new mount too for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I hope it's not wobbling too much, but I kind of like it. It's quick setup. I have a bunch of different car mounts now for cameras. That's the other thing too. You'll see one of my car mounts fail on my trip over to Benicia, or my small rig camera for my Action 4 little camera. It's like a GoPro. The small rig, I guess, got hot in the window or something like that, and it just popped off. Like, oh great. So I lost some B-roll. But please, please, please go look at Exploration Supernatural. It debuts Friday, June 19th. Whenever you get up, it should be there. I have it to premiere at midnight tonight on June 19th. And it's going to be exciting, guys. Comment, comment, comment. I need your help. I don't care if it's a negative comment. Mike, you're full of BS. Or Mike, why'd you do that? Or Mike, that's pretty cool. I caught what you did there. Words at work. Go for it. Go for it, guys. I'd appreciate it. Help boost me. It's on Rumble and it's on YouTube. So whatever your platform is, love it or hate it, give me, and subscribe. Subscribe too. Hit subscription. Hit the subscription button. So this is Exorcists and Cars Getting Coffee. Checking out. God bless y'all.